into it.
What is going on, everybody? And today on my channel we're going to be starting a new series called Binge or Cringe, and it's going to be taking a look at all the free-to-play games that are out there, just taking a look to see if they are binge playing worthy or if they make you want to cringe from all the microtransactions. So today, for the first time, let's get it.
Let's go.
Today's episode we're going to be taking a look at a game called Crossout. And you can see the intro as I'm talking now in the background. Yeah, this game is interesting. First look, just looking at the intro and at the cover and the trailer when I was first thinking about doing this video, the first thing that came to my mind was a game back in the day. If you're a true OG and you grew up on the best times ever, Twisted Metal. A game that hasn't been around, God, for a while. I missed that game, so I thought maybe I'd give this game a try, see if it brings back that nostalgia from Twisted Metal from back in the day, and we'll see where it goes. But for right now, we'll go ahead and jump into what I've experienced. I've got about 4 hours of gameplay under my belt for this game. I didn't want to just jump in and do the tutorial and jump out and make a video and let you know. I wanted to get some real playtime under my hands to see what it's like. And here we're going to start with the customization. As you can see, there's a lot you can do just to build the car, the vehicle, whatever you want to call it, the way you want. It's a little confusing with the whole durability. As you can see, the frames I'm putting out on the sides here, it says that they're supposed to add, I think, like 61 or let's see, I think it's about 60 durability, but when you go to check on it after the fact, it doesn't add that to the durability of your vehicle. So I'm not sure how that works. There is some confusion to it. I'm not an expert at this game. I've only got 4 hours gameplay. I didn't develop it, so I couldn't tell you, but maybe that's a glitch that they need to fix in the system later down the road. But overall, you can make this vehicle how you want to. You can design it whichever way, as goofy as you want or as sick as you want. Whatever suits you, you can do it. Now, you do have a certain parts limit per level, so as you level up, you are able to add more parts, which I don't really like, because let me go ahead and say right now, this is a very microtransaction heavy game. As there is, when you do the intro and you do the beginning of the game and you're going through the steps of how to play, it's very easy. You're thrown into matches with pretty much nothing but bots. They don't tell you that, but you can tell by the names of the characters you're playing against that they're bots. It's very easy, you're probably not going to lose a single match of those. But once you get thrown into the real world with the real other players that have some mommy and daddy's credit card behind them, it gets a lot more difficult. And that's where this game starts leaning more towards the cringe for me, as in it seems more like this is a pay to win kind of platform, unless you just want to grind endlessly. And you can see here you don't get a whole ton of parts as you're playing. They have packs where you can buy vehicles, you can buy parts that you want to put on there, but you're still limited to the number of parts you can put on. They got a energy each cabin. Here you see me testing this thing out. But they have cabins. The little thing at the very front of the vehicle is what it's called, a cabin. A medium cabin, small cabin, large cabin. Each one of those comes with a set number of energy, which means that's how much you can spend on weapons. So if you got a cabin like this one, this is 10 energy. For those 3 turrets, they're about 3 energy apiece. They have a larger cannon that's like 6. So you got to get creative with how you want to work things out, and you got to put some strategy to it there. And it's unique. I'm not going to say I don't like the idea. I think it's an amazing idea, but the problem is how slow you progress in this game once you're done with that first initial tutorial. Why? Well, because there's an option in the microtransactions to pay to level up. Again, that's another strike going to go towards Cringe for me. I don't feel that just because you have mommy and daddy's credit card, you should be able to level up through the game and be the max strength player possible. I mean, here what you're actually seeing is one of the last matches I played before I seriously did some changes to my vehicle, which really didn't amount to much as far as the amount of power I had, as far as firepower, durability, and stuff like that. And while I did end up winning this match, but it's more because my teammates pretty much carried me, it's just you have to pay money to get the weapons that are worth anything, because they got weapons in the microtransactions that are very high power but very low energy, so you can stack them up on your vehicle if you have money. As far as the gameplay itself, it's very smooth. It does feel a little mobile game-ish to me, but not so much to the point that it's not enjoyable to play on the PC. And now from here, there is another factor to this game. It's called the adventure mode. Now this is very mobile-esque, as in the way they do. There's no voiceovers. It's just pop up with the box with what they want you to do, like you would see in a mobile game. Again, I'm not going to strike that as, oh well, that just ruins the game for me. No, it's still kind of fun to play. You know, go around and do the missions. What really gets me is the fact that you hardly get next to no supplies. You don't get parts. There's no parts drops. Not that I have found in the 4 hours of playing. You're not going to find anything in these scrap piles that are really going to help you. So you would literally have to grind for days to get enough scrap metal and scrap copper to be able to go and, you know, make the parts that you're trying to get, if you're a high enough level to unlock that part blueprint, if you will. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to have to say this is Cringe. It is Cringe. It has potential to be a binge-worthy game, but with all the microtransactions, the pay to win, it is a Cringe for me. I would hold off playing this game. Maybe it'll change in the future, but right now it's definitely going to be a Cringe. Alright, that's it. That's a wrap for the first ever episode of Binge or Cringe. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay stunning.